Good morning. Happy new week. It's a Tuesday for me today because I was off yesterday, and I hope everyone is doing great. Today, I want to speak about the number one skill that will get you to survive in Canada. And this is the skill that I found really the most important and the most effective, and the one that brings value to the time and efforts that you're gonna put in practicing it and developing it as part of your natural skill sets. And this skill is listening, believe it or not. We all think that we listen all the time. That's something that we do. We listen to our wives, to our husbands, to our children, to our friends, to our bosses, to a government official, but do we really listen the right way? Do we listen to understand? Do we listen to respond? Do we listen to know what really to say and how to react? Or we just listen for the sake of listening because we have to? So I am going to mention 3 or 4 tips that are going to help you to instantly improve your listening. Remember, the first thing that I like to mention is that listening is the fastest and the most instant way to improve your communication. When you say, I have a good communication skills in your interviews, or when you're talking to yourself and thinking what you're good at, or after a meeting or after a presentation that you just delivered, you think that I'm very happy, I have good listening skills, you might not be 100% right. So, communication can be improved instantly by good listening. And here are a few tips to improve your listening. Number one, show the other person that they matter with your listening. Okay, I have them here. I have a few tips here. So I'll be looking away from the camera a little bit. Okay. So, first of all, show other people that they matter with your listening. When you are listening, give attention. Listen properly. Give attention. Be caring. You don't have to say it. Just be caring with your facial expressions, with the way you sit and you come close to them, by nodding your head, by saying, oh, yes, acknowledging what they said. Okay, this is number one. And this is the beginning. When someone starts talking and you show that you care, you show through your actions and expressions that they are being heard. Then this is the first step to improve your listening. Number two, which is the one that you probably heard it a lot. I'm going to say it as well, which is listen to understand, not to respond. Oftentimes, we are listening, we can hear part of the conversation, but we have already an answer or a response getting built here while we are supposedly listening. Okay, and then we're just waiting for the chance to spit it out. That's not listening. That is listening to respond. You're just waiting to respond without understanding what the other person just said. You just know a little bit. You know the overall topic, but you just want to argue. You just want to prove them wrong. And this is the worst way of listening. You better just leave if this is the way you're gonna listen, because you're not going to reach anywhere, especially if you are in a negotiation session. All right. So to do that, you have to go in the conversation with the mindset that I am going to listen to understand, that I am going to listen with an open mind, not just to give my opinion. You might eventually give your opinion, or you might change your opinion if you understand what the other person or the other party is saying. Go with this mindset. Tell yourself, tell your mind, make your mind understand that I am going to listen to understand. I am going to listen with an open brain, an open mind. Don't form a response in your mind. Wait. Just wait. You might tell me, what if I am supposed to give a response? That's not a problem. You just act in a classy way and say, just give me a second. I'm going to think about it. I'm thinking about it. Just 1 minute, 1 second. And then the other person will appreciate that even more, because they know that that you really listened and you're thinking deeply about what they said. Or you can start forming the response once you listen, at the end of, or towards, when the other person is about to finish their part or what they're trying to say. But definitely understand properly what are they trying to say. All right. Number 3, which is to do with the soft skills. Show the other person that you're following along, that they didn't lose you in the middle of the conversation. So say something to assure them or to affirm that you are following along, and you know what are they saying, where did they reach with what they said. That way they will be more interested when you start talking. They will be waiting for you to talk and give your feedback and your opinion about what they just said. And this is healthy communication. This is healthy conversation. This is effective communication and effective way of conversing with others. When you listen, others listen to you. Okay? So before I end, I just want to remind you of one rule, which is be quick to listen and be slow to speak. And have a nice day. Bye bye.